I'm just expecting you down for him. Like, you gotta take it while your hair's still Yeah, yeah. I mean,
What are you shooting? 50-35. I was gonna say, what about you? Emily's shooting 35. What are you on right now?
I have a 52 and a 24.
Or do you have like a color photo and you get like
I have an 85. But I just don't know.
yeah. Oh yeah. It looks smooth. Is that nice? That's not too much. It literally looks like
my legs are also
on right now.
Great look. Amazing. Okay, there we are. There we are. Can you see through there okay with the umbrella stuff? Yeah? Okay.
I could do this. Thank you. You guys ready? We're ready. Now you're more ready. I'm the flower. Yeah.
Well, once again, good afternoon. My name is Brian, and I am Sarah and Brent's wedding officiant. Before we get started, I want you to know how honored that you're here with them today, and once again, apologize for that time switch there. Whatever happened. We also have live streamers here with us. You want to just take a moment and wave back in that camera there, and welcome our live streamers. Welcome. Also, we just want you to relax, be present and in the moment, enjoying the wedding ceremony, because we have an amazing photography team here. It's going to capture all the photos. You don't have to worry about missing out on anything. So they'll share with those with you a little bit later on. Also, to remain seated until I ask you to stand, allowing the photographers to the best possible picture possible as the bride arrives. Are you ready to get started? Yeah. Well, let the wedding of Sarah and Brent begin.
Wise men say only fools rush in.
Please stand.
Can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Will it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like darling, so it goes. Some things happen to me.
Please be seated. Nothing like a little bit of drama. Well, we're here today for the marriage of Sarah and Brent as they start a new chapter together, and by your presence, you give support to them in a new adventure they're about to begin. Today's a celebration. It's a celebration of love, of commitment, family, and friends, and two people who are in it forever. There really could not be a more perfect moment to commemorate your love for each other. We're here today to share and celebrate one of the greatest things it means to be alive. Today, we celebrate love. And I must say, I'm feeling the love here right now. You guys feeling the love over there? Ladies, you feeling the love? How about you out there? You feeling the love? Yeah. There we are. Well, Sarah and Brent, today is September 4th, 2021. And before we go any further, why don't you just take this all in, have a look at all those supporting you, the live streamers. Perfect weather, a couple little drops, but it couldn't be any more perfect to be able to celebrate your amazing day. It's in moments like these that these memories are going to be etched into your hearts and your minds forever. When I see you together, I can see it as a step you're truly prepared and committed to take. Sarah and Brent, as you come this day to affirm your love and commitment, may you always remember to value each other as special and unique individuals, and that you respect each other's thoughts, ideas, and feelings. May you be able to forgive and forget when wronged, and live each day that you may share it together, and as from this day forward, you will be each other's home, comfort, and sanctuary. Brent, will you take Sarah as your wife, as your companion, best friend for life? Will you treat her with love, devotion, honor, and respect? Will you stand by her in triumphs and tragedies of life as a faithful and caring husband?
I will.
Wonderful. Sarah, will you embrace and take Brent as your husband, as your companion and best friend for life? Will you treat him with love and devotion, honor and respect? Will you stand by him in triumphs and tragedies of life as a faithful and caring wife?
I will.
Wonderful. Sarah and Brent, once again, it's my great pleasure to be with you here at the beginning of your marriage. We're here today because two strangers met and fell in love, and we're here to witness their commitment of forever. I like to call Sarah and Brent's love story a modern-day fairy tale, you know, where boy meets girl and falls in love. You know the story. This fairy tale began over 6 years ago, meeting online. And Sarah, you got to admit that you're a little cautious with the whole online dating thing. But after a few days, you texting back and forth, you guys were connecting. However, you just weren't ready to meet. And while continuing to texting with Brent, you just were a little hesitant. But after a week of texting back and forth, Sarah was taking longer and longer to reply, and it didn't seem to be going anywhere. Brent didn't give up, so he asked Sarah, out one more time, and after an entire weekend of no reply, he was certain that she wasn't interested. She finally texted him back and agreed to meet in person, and that last Hail Mary text worked for you, Brent. Well done. The relationship developed into friendship, and something mysterious and magical began to happen, and love began to blossom, which led to the proposal. They had looked for rings, so Sarah kind of knew something was coming somewhere along the line, but Brent had the task of trying to overcome that surprise thing. You had to make sure it happened. So on Valentine's Day, Brent's gift to Sarah was to choose their own date adventure, and Brent had the day planned out to perfection, from breakfast to their walk out at the end of the day. Everything appeared to be working out as planned, and Sarah had no idea about Brent's real intention for the day until after breakfast. Sarah said, "It's a beautiful day out. Let's do our walk now rather than later at night when it's cold." Not knowing what to say, Brent agreed, and they went out for that walk. And Brent was planning to propose at the end of the walk. However, another obstacle, because there was a lot of snow on the ground, and that was starting to melt, and suddenly the path was a giant puddle, and they couldn't go any further. Panicking, Brent got on one knee and proposed right there. Brent was so nervous and bumbled along, and Sarah's did say
Yes.
She said yes. How was your knee? Was it a little wet after that? But it all worked out in the end. You were able to spend the rest of the day celebrating your engagement. Two unique lives coming together today to start a new chapter in your unique story. Brent describes Sarah as intelligent, caring, and athletic. Sarah describes Brent as practical, intelligent, and loyal. They both love being together, doing hiking, tennis, soccer, along with some board games. However, their lives became a little complicated in a good way with their new addition, Henry, their adopted kitten, now cat. Sarah, you never really thought you were a cat person. Would you say you are now? A Henry person, there you are. But you're a pushover for the cat there, Brent. Combined with your great love for one another, you're choosing now to get married because you want to spend the rest of your lives together. Ready now to share your vows with one another.
Brent, we made it. Oh man. To say this last year has been a roller coaster would be a huge understatement. At times I wasn't sure if or how we would even make it to this point, but I am so excited and relieved to finally be in this moment with you. We survived planning not one, but 2 different weddings, me writing and defending my PhD thesis, and we became cat parents all amidst a global pandemic. If we can survive all that and still want to get married, I know we can make it through anything together. You are the smartest, most driven, and most dependable man I know, and I feel so lucky to have you in my life. You make loving you easy. There's no drama, no stress, just days filled with laughter and happiness. Everyone who knows me knows I'm probably the world's most indecisive person. But I can confidently say that agreeing to spend the rest of my life with you was the easiest decision I've ever made. You are my person, my rock, and my best friend. You calm me down when I'm overthinking, listen to my ridiculous rants, and are always a safe place where I can completely be myself. You compliment me in all the right ways. You're the chill to my worry, the tidy to my mess, the taste tester to my baking, and the only other person I've ever met who is just as competitive as I am. I promise to always be by your side, to laugh with you through the good times and comfort you in the hard times. I vow to build a marriage of teamwork and make a life far better than either of us could achieve alone. I will support you, push you, inspire you, and above all, love you for the rest of my life. I promise to be your spell checker, your crossword helper, and to proofread all your text messages to make sure your jokes are funny before you send them. I promise to be the bad cop to our children, Because as we learned from our fur child Henry, you are most definitely the pushover parent. And lastly, I promise to share some of my fantasy football knowledge so that maybe you can win a championship one day too. I can't imagine where my life would be without you. I'm so happy I decided to meet that random guy from the internet and that you didn't end up being a crazy serial killer. I can't wait to continue this crazy, wonderful, and unpredictable journey through life with you as my husband. I love you.
Sarah, you look so beautiful today. I'm so excited I finally get to marry you. I still remember so vividly meeting you by Science World for our first date at Tap and Barrel. We connected right away and it just felt so natural together. We had so many amazing moments early in our relationship. Our third date, we randomly selected a restaurant in the middle of Vancouver and Port Coquitlam, where we were each living at that time. That restaurant ended up being a block away from where we currently live. We had after-work picnics at the beach, surgery from sports injuries 1 week apart. And that time, your car got boxed in so badly, you had to crawl through the trunk in order to get to the driver's seat. However, my favorite early moment of our relationship was when we played soccer golf, and you fell into a pond. I had to heroically save you, and you were so embarrassed, you were convinced I would break up with you. Reality was in that moment I knew I was falling for you. The last few years have thrown a lot of challenges at us. We have spent more time than ever together during the pandemic. We got a kitten, we got into fights, we got closer. It confirmed to me that I'd made the right choice to marry you. I'm so excited for the next chapter of our life together, traveling the world with you, figuring out our careers, and starting a family. I promise to support you through thick and thin, facing any challenges together. I will listen to you when you need to vent, hold you when you need to cry, and say something silly when you need to laugh. I vow to put your needs before our cat Henry. Most of the time. I promise to remind you how brilliant you are, even when you may not feel it. I vow to love you no matter what. I know that after what we have faced the last few years, that ours is a relationship that will only go stronger. And most importantly, I vow to call you doctor.
Following those amazing, heartfelt vows, we're going to move into the ring exchange. So if we could have the rings presented, please. Sir, if you could extend your left hand, please. Do you, Brent, give this ring as a symbol of your love and commitment to keep your vows?
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and friendship. With this ring, I marry you, and I'm honored to call you my wife.
Do you, Sarah, give this ring as a symbol of your love and commitment to keep your vows?
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and friendship. With this ring, I marry you, and I'm honored to call you my husband.
Well, we're going to move into the signing of the registry at this time.
I call you when I need you, my heart's on fire. You come to me wild and light. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime promise to never language of love like you know what it means. And it can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. In your heart, I see the stars every night and every day. In your eyes, I get lost, I get washed away. Just as long as I'm here in your arms, I can be in no better place. You're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone. And I'm stuck on your heart. I hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I'd rather be dead. Oh, each time you leave me, I start losing control. Like you're walking away with my heart and my soul. I can feel you, babe, even when I'm alone. Baby, don't let go. 'Cause you're simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I've ever met. And I'm stuck on your heart, babe. I ain't gonna every word you say. Tear us apart. I would rather be dead. Ooh.
It's long. But you have to do so many signatures, you know. Very important person. Signature. Or the declaration. All done, everybody.
Well, it's time to declare you married through your expressions of love, commitment, and just all the different vows exchanged here. From today, your family and friends and community, indeed the whole world, will now know you as co-travelers through life, adventurers, soulmates, and husband and wife. Today, your kiss is a promise. Brent, you may kiss your bride. My pleasure to present to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Brent and Sarah. Please rise and celebrate with them.
Every day passing, it's time to spend
You made it stop, yeah.
That's a good idea.
Hi everyone!
Hi everyone!
Thank you so much for tuning in. We're sorry we couldn't be with all of you, but we're so happy to have you watch us get married. It means so much to us.
Thank you guys. We really missed you here, but we're happy you took the time out of the day to see us, and we're so excited. So thank you.
Thank you.
We're going to be bringing up chairs under the tent in just a few moments.
Oh, okay.
All right. If anybody has any arm power, that would be lovely.
Just take it with us.
Appetizers and bar is all getting ready for you under the tent.
Look how good we are. We
Look
can
at
take our own chairs. Come on.
We can take our chairs. Gold ribbon. You're honored.